Welcome to Glasgow. Hope you guys doing well. Our very first live stream here on Glasgow as we watch along to Wilder vs Parker in the boxing, guys. As hopefully it's going to be a good fight. Both interested in this fight, guys. Both of these cracking fighters with a fantastic record. So let me quickly. So yeah, should be a cracker, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm gonna um, read out one a little bit of their head-to-head, guys. Oh, why is it not working on the right setting? That's better. There we go, guys. So, yeah, let me give you guys a little bit of background on both fighters. Deontay Wilder, I'm sure you guys know him from when he fought against Tyson Fury. His record is 43 fights, um, two draws and one defeat. Uh, 42 KOs he's had. Joseph Parker with 33 fights, uh, three defeats, and 23 KOs. So both of them have got a pretty good record, guys. Should be an interesting fight. Please do bear with me, guys. I'm brand new to doing this match watch along stuff. Sorry, this the match along. That's because I'm used to the football. Sorry, boxing watch along, should I say? So I'm going to be just being relaxed with it tonight, just to feel my way into it, see how I get on. I'll try and keep you guys a little bit informed with what's going on in the fight. But as I say, I've never commentated on a fight before, so I'm brand new to this, guys. So I'm just gonna, as you say, as the saying goes, wing it a little bit tonight. Just feel it out. I've watched plenty of fights over the years. I love boxing, but as I say, I've never commentated a boxing match, so I will see feel it out. See how we get on. Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Stevie saying hi, Gaz. Thank you, Stevie. I appreciate you being with us tonight, helping out uh, in the chat. Should be a good fight, guys. As I say, just doing this one tonight to feel it out. And obviously, Glasgow's going to be about a variety of different sports. We're going to be doing football, we're going to be doing boxing, and some other sports as well. So, obviously, as I say, feeling it out. So, we're off and underway, guys, as the bell rings for the first round. I should expect that the first round is going to be a little bit cagey. If you guys don't know, much about these two fighters. I know, like I said, they both got a cracking record. Parker lost his belt recently in one of his previous fights, and so obviously did Wilder against Fury, as I'm sure you guys know. But obviously Fury known for that right hand that he's got that's knocked out a number of fighters and won him back-to-back victories and KOs. Ben is with us. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night, Ben. How are you getting on with your Christmas calendar? I know Ben been active with the Christmas calendar. Been active on his show. Go and check that out, guys, on Ben's channel. He does put a lot of content on. And don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. We are a brand new channel, so we're needing to get things moving. So any support from you guys is greatly, greatly appreciated. Both of them kind of just feeling each other out at the minute, guys. Just nothing, no big shots coming just yet. They're just moving around the ring. Parker's holding the center of the ring while Wilder's just moving around the edge of the ring. Parker's thrown one or two feel out jabs, if you like. As I'm not sure you guys watch much of these two fighters, but I've watched Wilder a few times. I have seen Parker fight, but I'm not. I don't remember loads about him. To be fair, I know he's quite a strong guy. Stiff jab there from Parker, but Wilder just steps back. As I say, guys, they're both just feeling each other out a little bit at the moment. So let me know, guys, if you're a boxing fan. Let me know. Want to hear from you. Want to hear your thoughts on this fight. And also, Joshua's fighting later on after this one, isn't he? He's got that what some people might think is an easy fight, but I don't think it is. Um, he's fighting the same guy. I forgot his name now. He's the same guy that fought. What's he called now? Otto Wilden, that's it. Yeah, it's a bit of an unknown Otto Wilden, but I do know him from fighting Fury, where he put up a bit of an interesting fight. Fury got a cut to the eye, which meant that he got a bit of a stiff test from Otto Wilden. So that's who Joshua's fighting later on. As I say, Paul Parker holding the ring very well at the moment at the centre of the ring. Just Wilder's thrown one or two feel-out jabs, but so has Parker. There's just a lot of caution coming from both of them in this first round. And there goes the end of the bell for the first round. Stevie's saying, hi, Ben. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Ben also saying, hi, Stevie. Top stuff, Ben. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that, mate. Ben saying, not the best with boxing, but I would like to get into it. Well, the, that's awesome, Ben. Yeah, I do like my boxing. I'm not saying I'm like mega like knowledgeable about it. I'm not like a fanatical fan, but I do like watching the heavyweight division a lot. I'm not like I say, a lot of big boxing fans follow all the divisions, but me personally, I mainly follow the heavyweight division. Um, and mainly British boxers because obviously I'm from the UK, so it grabs your interest when guys from your own country are fighting. But I've got a lot of respect for a lot of the boxers, though, as I've learned. So yeah, right place to be, Ben. You can learn alongside me because we'll be doing more boxing here on Glasgow, and that's going to give me time to learn more about the boxing, the side of boxing that I don't know, which is kind of like I said, a lightweight divisions and middleweight divisions where I'm not as clued up on those divisions. So yeah, thank you for dropping in, Ben. Appreciated, mate. So the bell's gone for the second round, and straight away off the mark, Parker holding the ring as Wilder just moving round the edge. But yeah, thank you for that, Ben. As I say, mate, I'll try and help you learn a little bit along the way with what I know. I'm not no expert, but I will certainly try to give you a few pointers. As Parker there just throws a stiff jab, but Wilder just steps back. Now Wilder coming forward with a few jabs and just being very standoff with each other at the moment, guys. So Wilder just comes in, steps in there with another jab, and Parker with a wild jab straight down the middle into the midsection. Wilder replies with a little jab there to the face as Parker comes in now with a bit of a more aggressive jab towards the head. But as I say, both of them being very standoffish at the moment. Parker just being showing a little bit more explosivity than Wilder, but we know what Wilder's like. If you ever watched Wilder fight before, he does tend to wait till his opponents get tired before he goes in for the kill. Parker lunging in there with a few stiff jabs to the midsection as the referee just breaks them up, and now they both come to face again. As again, Parker holding the center of the ring really well at the moment in this second round. Wilder throws a stiff jab straight down the middle. As both fighters there just go to throw a jab again. Neither really landing properly. Parker now the more aggressive, I would say, or looks to be slightly more aggressive. Wilder just being a bit more cautious, moving around the edge of the ring at the moment. As Wilder again ducks back as Parker comes in with a lunging jab. And there goes the bell for the end of the second round. Stevie's saying, yeah, I watched a little of the heavyweights. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like to say, mate, I do watch a bit of the heavyweights. I like the the heavyweight division. Um, I like to say, mate, I do like a lot of contact sport, like obviously football, I like boxing. Um, I like karate. I like judo. I used to do judo when I was younger. I like a lot of martial arts sports as well. But I'm not too sure about this UFC though, with some of the stuff that's tolerated in there, because I've seen punches to the back of the head and stuff like that in that fighting, and I'm not a big fan of that. I don't. If you're going to fight for competition, I think it should be face to face. I don't think you should be having fighters being allowed to attack each other from behind. I've never agreed with that. So bell goes for the third round, but thank you for that, Stevie. As both of the fighters now just come in. Wilder throwing another jab there. As Parker again holding the centre of the ring. Wilder just moving round the edge again. As nothing too aggressive. Oh, Parker comes lunging in with a jab there. And now they go into the clinch as the referee breaks it up. A lot of respect being shown by both of these fighters towards each other, guys. As I say, really slow, standoffish fight at the moment. Both fighters giving each other plenty of space. They actually look quite the same, similar size in the weighing, guys. But when seeing them in the ring now, you can actually see there's quite a bit of height difference between Parker and Wilder. But then again, it could be just that Parker's leaning in, ready to lunge into with an attack. So Wilder just throws a few jabs there. But like I say, nothing serious. Oh, a bit wild there from Parker as he comes lunging in with a punch, an overhead punch, but doesn't land it. And again, comes lunging in again with another punch. This time lands it to the midsection. He's throwing some wild punches on occasion, Parker. Stevie's saying, yeah, Gaz heard before that Parker is big and has a longer reach than Wilder. Right, I didn't know he had a longer reach. So thanks for that, Stevie. Top man, thank you, mate. Um, Wilder now just throws another couple of jabs. If you, if you're just joining us, guys, we are a brand new channel, so please do drop your comments in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Please do hit the like button and possibly subscribe. Give us a chance, see if you like what the channel's about. We've got a lot coming here on Glasgow. We also got sister channels as well, guys. Oh, they both come to collide now as Parker comes lunging in with some jabs. And Wilder responds with a jab to the midsection before the both fighters end up locking up and the referee comes to break them up. Parker responds straight away as the referee restarts the fight with a lunging punch there down the centre into Wilder's chest. Wilder standing off very much at the moment as he moves around the ring on the edge of the ring. And Parker, as I say, holding the centre of the ring quite well as again Parker lunges in with another overhead punch. So there goes the bell for the end of the round. So not a lot to separate the two fighters at the moment, guys, really. The one thing we can see right here, guys, is fans have voted 72% that Wilder will win. 28% think Parker will win. Parker, I'd say, showing a slightly more urgency in this fight at the moment. Whereas Wilder, as we know, I've seen this with Wilder before, though, when he fought Fury, um, that he is a very standoff fighter. He likes to let his opponents get tired before he goes in with any heavy, serious punches. So, start of round 4, guys. I would like to be the judges trying to score this on the scorecard. Parker lunging in with another overhead punch there. Wilder responds with a lunging punch with that right hand. I'm not sure if he's just caught himself there or he's yanked his glove, but I noticed he fidgeting with his glove as Parker comes in with an overhead punch right to the head of Wilder, and now both fighters punching each other as the referee breaks it up. But a good spell there. Nice few punches thrown from both fighters as Parker again coming lunging in with another overhead punch straight to the head of Wilder. Wilder soaks up absorbs the punishment now and responds with a punch right back into the head of Parker. Referee breaks them up now as they clinch. This fourth round now starting to heat up the fight a little bit more. Parker closing the space as he comes lunging in again with another punch, but again pushed down by Wilder. Wilder, another stiff jab straight to the head. Another stiff jab comes from Wilder. Triple jab there. Parker comes lunging in with another wild punch, but it doesn't really properly land it. Referee breaks up the clinch. Stiff jab there by Wilder again. As Parker responds, just lunging in with a punch there. But he keeps getting himself trapped underneath because he's ducking down so much as he lunges in with his punches. And as I say, Wilder being very standoffish as Parker again lunges in there with another sequence of punches, but Wilder responds as he dodges out the way and replies with a couple of punches himself. Stevie saying that's interesting, God, 20 odd percent for Parker. So there goes the belt for the end of the fourth round. And that was probably the most active round we've seen of the fight, guys. The first three rounds, both fighters kind of feeling each other out. But now in this fourth round, the intensity has just been ramped up a little bit. So there is the bell for the fourth round. But that's an interesting stat, that, Stevie. So yeah, it's the most exciting round that uh, of the fight so far. But thank you, Stevie. Thank you for that, mate. Stevie there with some interesting info. So we're off for round five. As Parker again comes straight in with holding the centre of the ring, lunges in with a punch. Wilder just steps back as both fighters looking a little bit more eager now to close the space and start landing some punches. Scorecard so far going 9-9-9-9 for Wilder and 10-10-10-10 for Parker. So first four rounds going Parker's way. If you just joined us, guys, we are a brand new channel, so it would be appreciated if you could hit the like button and possibly subscribe. Give us a chance, see what whether you like the channel. A lot more to come here on Glasgow. We've got a lot of live streams coming. We'll be doing all sorts of sports and football as well. If you like football, we'll be doing some live football as well. Parker now comes with a punch to the midsection. Wilder just steps back. Wilder just So Wilder lunged in there with another just light jab as Parker replies. Parker now with a number of punches as he comes on quite aggressive there, throwing a few punches to the midsection. Wilder just hugs him and the referee breaks them up. Now another lunging punch comes from Parker as Wilder fends him off, and Parker replies with another lunging punch there before getting hooked under the arm of Wilder, and the referee breaks them up. Now uh, both fighters, sorry, as standing toe to toe in the ring. Ball just Wilder just steps off. Parker holding centre of the ring as Wilder just walking round the edge of the ring, uh, avoiding the duel at the moment as Parker showing the most aggression of the two as he lunges in again with another couple of punches. And again, they end up in a clinch. Well, there goes the end of the bell for round 5. So Parker's being the more aggressive of the two guys. Wilder inviting the pressure really, as I say, he's resisting going toe to toe. He's standing off and walking around the edge of the ring, um, waiting for Parker to come to him. So now both fighters again. We get back underway as Wilder jabs straight off the bat and then just steps back. Parker lunges in again with another punch to the midsection. Wilder responds with a couple of stiff jabs, but they don't land. As I say, Wilder being the more standoffish and Parker the one the more aggressive on the front foot as he holds the centre of the ring. Now lunges in with another couple of punches to the midsection. Now they're in a huddle as players, uh, both fighters sticking in jabs in the huddle. And Wilder standing up at the moment. Parker dominating this fight at the moment, guys. As he comes lunging in again with another punch. Wilder just holds him up in the clinch. Parker lunges in again with another overhead punch. Wilder responds with a stiff jab straight to the head. And Wilder again, another that right hand. He's starting to use it a little bit more now. As a stiff jab from the left hand. Parker responds with a couple of stiff straight jabs down straight into the midsection. And Parker lunging in again as Wilder throws one or two wild punches there, but neither fighter really landing anything clean there. Stiff jab again from Wilder, straight down the middle. As Parker again he's keep lunging in wildly. As Wilder now with that right hand as he gets a little bit of range on it there and managed to throw it. Wilder out wide, now on the corner of the ring there as Parker again lunges in with another overhead shot. He keeps putting his head down as he's lunging in, chucking those overhead punches. If he's not careful, Wilder will find him with that right dangerous right hand. And there goes the end of the bell for that round. Well, as I say, guys, Parker holding the centre of the ring. He's dominating the fight in respect of being the more aggressive of the two fighters. Wilder's only really started throwing that right hand in this round. Really, the first few four rounds, I don't think he even attempted to throw that right hand. Uh, so as I say, Parker winning on the scorecards at the moment, just simply through being the more aggressive. Other than that, guys, there's not an awful lot between them. Like I say, Wilder's come into it a little bit more and shown a little bit more aggression in the last two rounds. But like I say, Parker winning on the scorecard simply through being the more aggressive, holding the centre of the ring and lunging in with a number of punches. As we're off and underway for round 7. Pure Loyalist, how you doing, mate? Pure Loyalist saying, all right, Gaz, Stevie, and Ben. How's it going, mate? Good to see you, Pure Loyalist. Welcome to the show, mate. Just feeling this out tonight, mate. Never done boxing commentating before, so I'm just testing it and seeing how I get on describing fights. But just like I say, gives me the opportunity to get a little bit of practice at this, see if I can adapt to doing boxing commentating more than anything. But got so used to doing the football commentary now. It's a little bit of a switch. Wilder just throwing another lunging jab there. But thank you for that, Pure Law. It's good to see you, mate. Thank you for dropping in. I know you're not boxing crazy. I think you mentioned you watch a little bit once in a while, but not crazy about it. But thank you for dropping in, mate. Appreciate the support. As I say, we're going to be doing a lot of different sports here on Glasgow, guys. We're going to be doing some football, some boxing, a bit of all sorts, really. So, but if you want pure football, go and check out Football Fan. Then that's our sister channel for pure UK football, and you can also check out Wheel Wonderland, our other sister channel, which is about anything with wheels. Glasgow is here as the middle channel, if you guys like, with where we do a bit of all sorts. Parker lunging in there with another jab. Pure Lolly's saying, all right, guys, thank you, Pure Lolly. It's good to see you, mate. Parker now throwing a few jabs as Wilder goes back to standing around the edge of the ring. He's being the more standoffish in the fight at the moment. Parker, he's showing a little bit of fatigue now as Wilder starts to get the upper hand a little bit slightly now as he comes lunging in with a couple of punches. Yeah, I think maybe Parker's getting a little bit tired. He's been the stronger of the two in the earlier rounds, but maybe he's just showing a little bit of fatigue now with that aggression and wanting Wilder to come and go toe-to-toe. Again, Parker lunges in with another wild shot, but doesn't land it clean as it hits the arm of Wilder. Now Wilder again throws that stiff right. He only needs that one punch, guys, doesn't he, Wilder? So thank you, Pure Lolly. It's good to see you, Pure Lolly, saying it's the only way to learn, mate. Thank you, top man. Thank you, Pure Lolly. Yeah, I'm teaching. As I've taught myself to do match commentary, I'll teach myself to do this if I can do it. I don't know whether I'll be good at it yet. Well, only time will tell. But yeah, it's the same with the football. I wasn't that good at it. If you guys watch it when I first started it, I wasn't that good at it. It was a bit scrappy, but I'm getting better at it. A lot better at it now. Confidence has definitely grown with the match football commentary, but still got to obviously put this first time I've ever commentated on boxing, so I'm brand new to it. Brand new to it. I'm a boxing commentating virgin. So thank you, Pure Lawless, the support. Really appreciated, mate. You're a gentleman. Thank you. Stevie's saying hi, loyalist. Awesome, thank you, Stevie. And Pure Loyalist saying hi, Stevie, mate. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. So if you're just joining us, guys, we are a brand new channel. We're going to be doing a variety of content here on Gazgo, as well as a variety of live sports. So please do give us a chance. Consider subscribing and hit that like button if you could, would be appreciated. So we're off for round 8 as both fighters come straight to the center of the ring. As I say, both showing each other quite a lot of respect in the earlier rounds. Wilder just throws a jab there as Parker just looking a little bit more tired now in these later rounds, or should I say, as we come into these later rounds. Parker's shot throws a wild left there, but it doesn't land. And Wilder feints a right, but Parker doesn't respond as now Parker does throw a few stiff jabs straight down the middle, only partially landing on the chin of Wilder. So nice one. Thank you, Pure Lois. That Pure Lois saying, think Wilder will take this just a personal view. No, that's fair enough, mate. Yeah, that's fair enough. Although Parker is winning at the moment on the points, mate. But yeah, Wilder's. Oh, Wilder with that stiff right as he does land it now, and he comes lunging in again to try and land it as Parker falls back to the ropes, and now Parker buries his head low as he tries to throw a few punches to the midsection and does. And now the referee breaks them up as they huddle. But that's the first time we've really seen Wilder throw that right, apart from briefly in the previous round, but he didn't throw it with that same venom that we know he can do, what has been so successful for him in a number of other fights. Another stiff jab down the middle for Wilder. As Parker pushing forward there, he comes again with another overhead right, but doesn't land it. As now Parker does lunge in again with a few punches to the midsection. You just see that Wilder's strategy might be paying off here. He's lost the earlier rounds through not showing enough desire to go toe-to-toe, but now we're seeing that Parker is looking a little bit more weary as he's lunges in there with a punch. And again, another wild right hand from Parker as Wilder dodges the punches. Oh, and it's getting quite heated as punches going in left, right, and centre here by Parker. But Wilder managing to absorb the punches as he leans back on the ropes, some of them landing, some of them missing. Parker just lunging in with punches left and right here from both left punches, right punches. Looking for the knockout there, clearly Parker, but has he spent the tank? And there goes the red bell for the end of the round, just at the right time maybe for Parker to catch his breath, and Wilder having to absorb a fair bit of punishment there. Pure Lolly saying, confidence is a winner. Absolutely. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Pure Lolly. Yeah. Oh, that was quite an interesting spell of punches there. Piolo saying, Gaz, you're the only channel I follow start to finish, and surprisingly, look for more. So you're obviously doing something right. Very nice of you to say, mate. Very kind. Appreciate the kind words. What a guy. Pure loyalist, always with the positive vibes. Really appreciate that, mate. Very appreciate. Obviously, I'm just honest, mate. It's just my personality. I'm very honest. I'm not one of these kind of people that likes to blow his own trumpet, if you like. I just accept that I'm a beginner. I'm learning. But thank you, mate. Very kind of you to say. Really appreciate the kind words. What a guy. Pure loyalist. So we're off now for round 9. So the commentators I'm hearing in the stadium are claiming that Wilder got rocked a little bit in that spell but I've seen him rocked a lot more than that when he fought Fury. As again, Parker comes lunging in with another wild punch there to the head. But Wilder's showing quite cleverness where he keeps spinning him and throwing him into the ropes. Now, Parker lunging again, shows a little bit of tiredness. Now, Wilder responds with a stiff left as Parker just bends down and the shot miss. Wilder now with a stiff left jab straight down the middle into the head. Wilder just doing that slinky low movement where you can see his eyeing up for landing that right. Parker just catching his breath at the moment as Wilder stands off again. Again, Parker lunging in with another wild punch. Piolo is saying, mate, is that a hoodie or a big padded jacket? Looks nice and warm. It's a hoodie, mate. It's a hoodie. It's just my colour. I love bright colours. I do really like bright colours. My favourite colour is luminous green. Not normal green, luminous green. So yeah, I do love bright colours, mate. Yeah, it's quite warm, yeah, but I like it because of the colours. As I say, I'm very much like that. I like to be different. I like to stand out from the crowd a little bit, if you like. I'm not vain. I'm not vain. It's just I like to be. Um, I like to be my own person. Think for myself. If you kind of like, if everybody turned up in jeans, I'd turn up in shorts. That's the kind of person I am. I don't. I don't. I like to think for myself. I like to show my individuality, if you like. But yeah, it is quite warm, mate. It does keep me warm. But I think you've seen me wear this before on Fandom. To be fair, mate, I've worn it a couple of times on Fandom. But yeah, it is good at this time of night. But Wilder landing that big right as it comes over the top, and he landed it quite clean there. But Parker seemed to be absorbing it quite well. If you guys keep seeing me adjusting my hat, it's because I've got my new Kawasaki cap on. But it's brand new, so it's feeling like it's digging in my head. It's not quite molded to my head yet. Um, I've had it for a while. I've just not worn it very much because I don't want to wreck it. um, but yeah, it's feeling like it's really tight on my head. Pure Lol is saying warm. Sorry. Yeah, no, I got what you meant, mate. Don't worry, it's stupid type error. Type error in it, mate. So the bell's gone for the end of that round. Pure Lawless saying, you're more than welcome. Thank you, mate. Top man. Thank you, Pure Lawless. What a guy. So Wilder now comes straight into the center of the ring as we go into round 10. Both fighters now in the center of the ring. As the earlier rounds, Wilder was staying on the edge of the ring. Now Wilder throws that stiff left hand right down the middle. Again, throwing it again as Parker responds with a stiff left. Now lunging in with a right again. He's done that a few times throughout the fight. Parker again, another wild right over the top, but it doesn't land. You've got to be expending quite a bit of energy with those wild shots when they're not landing. Wilder now with a stiff jab down the middle as if we're going to see this fight flip the other way, this is around the time we're going to see it. Pure Lloyd saying, has it been a good fight so far, Gaz? I think a bit of respect shown. It took a while to get going, to be honest, mate. The first 4 rounds were really cautious, where only Parker was holding the center of the ring. Wilder was staying on the edges. They were keeping a good distance between each other. Then Parker started to show a little bit of frustration as the first 4 rounds went along because Wilder was being standoffish. So he started lunging in with a number of wild punches to try and close the space. But then from about the fourth or fifth round, both fighters started to throw a bit more serious punches and Wilder started in the last 2 or 3 rounds. He started coming a lot more central in the center of the ring and holding his position. Um, so we're seeing that Wilder has thrown 30%, landed 30%, while Parker has landed 41% of his punches. So, oh, yeah, sorry if that's not. I hope that's giving you a little bit of insight, mate. Sorry if it's not great. Stevie's saying, "Do you follow boxing, loyalist?" Good question, Stevie. Thanks for that, mate. I think he did say he watches a little bit occasionally. Wilder now on that far side of the ring as Parker pressing him. Wilder throws out a stiff left hand. Wilder with that stiff left hand and then a right to follow, but it's not the same venom in it that we normally see as Wilder again throws another stiff jab straight down the middle. And there goes the bell for the end of that round. Pure Lolly saying, I've got a yellow Kia Stonic Turbo injection. Didn't think I'd like yellow as much as I do. That's interesting. That's interesting, yeah. I don't know. I think it's one of those colours, in it, mate? Yellow. It can look good in some things, and some things it doesn't. I think I would say that. Yeah, it's kind of a quirky colour. I'm not saying. I've got to be honest. I've always been a bit unsure about yellow cars myself as well, mate. But yeah, it's a good in that. Pure Lolly saying, Stevie, not really, mate. But if you are doing it, I will follow. Well, thank you very much, Pure Lolly. Really appreciate the support, mate. Top man, thank you, mate. Now, the start of round 11. As I say, guys, just feeling my way into this. That's what I did with the football commentary. I just took it easy for the first couple of months. Just did the best I could explaining it. And as I say, you start over a period of time, you start to pick up a little bit better ways of explaining it. So it's a bit harder more with boxing because we don't see boxing. You can have boxing like a couple of fights in a couple of months, like in a short space of time, and then there's no boxing then for months and months and months. Wilder now starting to dominate the centre of the ring as Parker showing a little bit of fatigue now. As Wilder throws that jab straight down the middle. Again, another stiff jab as Wilder landing more of those left-hand jabs. Stevie's saying, you're awesome, loyalist. Thank you. Top stuff, Stevie. So Wilder just around the edge. Oh, it's again Parker, another lunging overhead right. There's a little bit of hit and hope in that strategy with Parker. Oh, Wilder does land that right there. Stiff jab down the middle as again they end up in a huddle. Both fighters doing some lunging in now with some of their punches as the referee breaks them up from the huddle. Now, Parker's the one standing off a little bit more now as it's Wilder starting to hold the centre of the ring. Wilder again with a double punch there as Parker responds with a punch straight to the midsection and then a quick response again as he tries to hit Wilder in the head. Wilder just steps back. There's a stiff jab again there from Wilder straight down the middle. And now Wilder chucks that big right hand, but it doesn't land. as Parker just ducks to one side. And Parker in the centre of the ring as Wilder walking around the edge there. Again, another wild right over the top by Parker. Oh, Wilder, what is he thinking there? Well, he kind of hit him with the back of the hand. That's not allowed in boxing, but the referee clearly not seeing it there. Pure Lolly saying, Gaz, cheers for your personal views, mate. My pleasure. No worries, mate. No worries. As I say, just try to be honest. I'm not perfect, but I always try to be honest. But thank you. Very nice of you to say, mate. And thank you for sharing your opinion earlier as well. I think you said you thought that Wilder would win it. You're starting to come into it more. So we're going into the last round now. Pure Lawless saying, cheers, Stevie. Stevie, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Stevie saying, Parker might win this on points. Yeah, I think that's why we're seeing Wilder maybe trying to go for the knockout here. That's what he does. Wilder now starts the 12th as a stiff jab out there, straight down the middle. Again, yeah, Parker's winning this by miles. 110, Parker, 99 to Wilder. The referee just reprimanding Wilder there for a punch to the back of the head as he lunges in again with another straight left. Parker absorbs the punch as Wilder lunges in with another left and then a right, but not much power behind the right. Stiff jab straight down the middle again from Wilder. As every time he lunges in with a punch, Parker's ducking down, and then they end up in a huddle. So thanks for that, Stevie. You could be right, mate. Again, Wilder there with a wild right hand, but it didn't land. As Parker responds, lunging in, and now they end up in a huddle. As Wilder still sticking some jabs in there with that right hand. Referee now breaks them up. Minute 36 left in this last round, guys, as Wilder comes lunging in with a big right hand. Now, referee again telling Wilder not to hold the back of the head of Parker when he's chucking those punches. Referee breaks them up again. As another. Now Parker ends up in a headlock from Wilder. Stiff jab down the middle again. As again, another stiff jab comes in from Fury. Referee just splits them apart again, and Fury quickly lunges in again with that big right, but no power behind it. As both fighters now starting to show some tiredness. Parker again with that big right over the top, but every time he throws it, it's in his later rounds, it's more hit and hope because you can see the tiredness in the way he's throwing it. Again, the referee breaks him up again. Parker races in, lunging in with that right hand. 12 seconds remaining. As again, more punches. Wild coming in now as they're both locked in a huddle. Referee breaking them up. That might be. And there goes the final bell. Well, it looks like Parker's won it, guys. I think Parker's going to win it on points. Wilder didn't get himself going until the later rounds. In the earlier rounds, he just didn't show enough. Too standoffish, not throwing enough punches. A little bit too reserved. He's walking around the ring out now, holding his hand up like he's won it. But the points we're seeing off the commentators, they've got Parker as winning it. It is going to go to the points decision. Pure Lolly saying the reason I mentioned the car is because you mentioned bright colours. Yeah, I got that, mate. Yeah, I got that. Well, thank you. Yeah, as I say, I was just responding. I'm just saying that I've always been a little bit unsure whether because you said, didn't you, you weren't sure if you were going to like it. So I was just responding to that comment saying I've always been a bit uncertain about yellow cars myself, whether I'd like having one or not. But yeah, definitely a colour that stands out. Uh, I think if I was to have a car coloured myself, it'd be a luminous green every time. Pure Lolly saying, hopefully you'll get the result you want, Stephen. Uh, thank you. Thank you, Pure Lolist. I don't think Stevie's got a preference, mate. I think he was just sharing his thoughts on how he thinks it's going to go because Parker is. Well, from what the commentators are telling us on the TV, they've got Parker winning it on the points. And bit of in fairness, by every round they've got it. Whether the judges see it that way will be, we'll only find out in the next few minutes. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. We are a brand new channel. We're going to be streaming a variety of stuff here on Glasgow, a variety of live sports, including football, boxing, and a variety of other sports, as well as a mixture of all kinds of videos. So, yeah, please do consider liking and possibly subscribing, guys. Pure Loy saying, still think Wilder win. Well, we're going to find out in a minute, mate. We're going to find out once we hear what the referees are, how they've judged it. Stevie's saying, I'm easy, mate. Not got a preference. Thank you, Stevie. Pure Loy saying, fair comment, mate. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Pure Loy saying, trying to get the fight on other phones. On other phones? Oh, you're trying to watch it on your phone? That's what. Pure Life said, if Wilder wants this, it's going to take it a KO. Well, he hasn't got the KO. It's gone the 12 rounds, and both fighters have gone the distance, and we're just waiting for the referee to let us know how it's gone, how the referees have scored it. But thank you, Pure Loyalist. Pure Loyalist saying 11 points behind. Yeah, that's what the commentators have got it, haven't they? But we'll have to, as I say, we'll have to see. I've seen it before with boxing, mate, where the commentators have got it one way, and then the judges completely surprise everybody how they read it. So it's got 118 to 111, 118 to 110, and 120 to 108. And Parker's won it. So Parker winning it on the points. And Wilder was holding his hand up there thinking he'd won it. How he could think he'd won it, I don't know, because he started off those first couple of rounds so sluggish. Way too standoffish from Wilder. So it's Parker that gets the win. And that's going to get him a step closer to a title fight now. Stevie's saying he needs to do something quick. Yeah, he didn't though, mate. He didn't. He just didn't show. Like I say, it cost him the fight in the earlier couple of rounds, I think, because he just did not. He was too standoffish, just too standoffish. Parker's won it simply by showing the more desire to win it, I think. Piolo saying, think it's too little, too late, Stevie. Yeah, that's great assessment of it, Pure Loyalist. And Stevie's saying, think you're right, Loyalist. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Pure Loyalist saying, you were right, Stevie. And Stevie's saying, yeah, I get something right, laugh out loud. Pure Lolly saying, my wife's used to big screen, mate. I'm left with the phone. Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. I suppose there's got to be a bit of give and take, mate. There's got to be a bit of give and take, aren't there? Pure Lolly saying, well done, Parker. Stevie, well done. Awesome. Top man, Pure Lollies. Thank you, mate. Stevie saying, well done, Parker. Yeah, he did well. As I say, he looked like he was getting tired towards the other on the end of those later rounds, but I thought Wilder might go in for it. But like I say, I don't know what it is with Wilder, but he doesn't seem to condition himself to go the full 12 rounds. Every time I've seen him fight, I feel that he doesn't train to actually go the full 12 rounds. And now he's getting older. I think he's got to start doing that. Otherwise, he's not going to win any more fights. Because obviously, when you're younger, you can wing it like that, can't you? But when you're getting older, unfortunately, Mother Nature has other ideas, doesn't she, about slowing you down? So I think Wilder a little bit guilty of maybe not conditioning himself right to go the distance. Pure Lolly saying, I didn't realize we were so far into the fight, Stevie. Yeah, yeah, as I say, mate, I didn't do all the build up for this one just because, like I said, very first time I've done boxing today, so on YouTube or anything. First time I've ever commentated on it, so I wasn't sure what interest we'd get or anything as well. So, because like I said, I've never done it before, so obviously I didn't want to be sat there for ages before the fight with not much to say. So I left it till close to the fight actually starting. So yeah, my bad, mate, my bad. Stevie's saying, think the rounds can go so quick sometimes. Yep, that's true as well, Stevie. Well said, mate. Thank you for that. Pure Lawless agreeing. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying, well, enjoy the WeChat, folks. Uh, Take care and stay safe. All the best. Catch up soon. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Really appreciate the support, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well. Merry Christmas to you, mate. Thank you very much for coming, giving some support on this one. Really appreciate it. As I say, brand new to boxing on YouTube, as trying to be a commentator anyway. So, like I say, really do appreciate the support, mate. What a guy. Pure loyalist, real gentleman, and cannot thank you enough. Thank you, mate. Top man. Stevie saying, well done, Gaz, on your first boxing live stream. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Really do appreciate that. I was a bit nervous about it, to be honest, because I've never ever commentated on a boxing fight. So, like I say, just thought I'd feel it out tonight and see how I get on. Stevie's saying, thanks, loyalists. Catch up soon. Night. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Top man. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. And Pure Lolly saying, practice makes perfect. Gaz. Thank you, Pure Lollies. Top man. Top man. You're right. You're right. It will hopefully get some more experience with it as well. And I'll start to hopefully get to a standard that you guys can understand what's going on in the fight. But for now, we'll stay patient and hopefully, as it did with the football, hopefully I'll get better with the boxing as the more I get some experience with it. But thank you for the understanding, Pure Lawless and Stevie. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Pure Lawless saying all the best to all. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Top stuff. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless also saying, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Top man. Thank you, Pure Lawless. So, yep, there you go, guys. It was Parker who came out on top in this one. Wilder being a little bit too standoffish. He came into it a little bit stronger towards the end of the fight, showing a little bit more desire, looking to land that big right hand. But he didn't quite get it to come off. Maybe the fact that he's not fought for what is it? It's quite a while since Wilder fought. Actually, I think He's fought, I think they said at the start of the fight, he's only fought one round in the last 11 months, which obviously for a professional boxer, that is not good. You're going to come into it and maybe you're not trained for the full 12 rounds. So hopefully we'll see better from Wilder next time he fights. But on this display, he didn't look at his best. Pure Lolly saying, Stevie, I mean small lettering on the mobile phone. All right, okay, mate, no worries. Well, thank you for being with us, Pure Lolly. Really appreciate it, top man. And really do appreciate the support, mate. Top stuff from Pure Loyalist. And thumbs up there from Stevie and Pure Loyalist replying with the same consideration. Top stuff, guys. So as I say, Parker coming out on top. The guys, the fight did go the distance. As I say, Parker showed the more aggression in the earlier rounds, and then he was able to ride it out when Wilder started to come a little bit more into it in the later rounds. But really, Wilder needs to go back to the gym and get his game plan in order, and maybe come back and fight a bit quicker this time. Don't leave it so long. Get him back in the ring. The sooner he gets back in the ring, the sooner he's going to get his ring fitness back and be sharper. So, yeah, not the kind of fight I was expecting, guys, but it was Parker who came out on top. Not what I would call a classic. But thank you for being with us, guys. Really do appreciate it. If you're just finding us, please do consider subscribing. We are a brand new channel. Going to be a lot more sports coming here on Gazgo, including football and boxing and other sports, as well as a variety of other videos, content coming on the channel. But if you want pure football, you can check out our sister channel, Football Fanden UK, where we do pure football. So thank you for being with us, guys. It's been a pleasure trying to feel out my way through my very first boxing match here on YouTube. Thank you to all you guys that dropped in. Really do appreciate the support. Big shout out to Pure Lawless and Stevie. You guys keeping me company in the chat and also showing amazing support and understanding at me being new to this commentating of boxing. So thank you, guys. Absolutely class stuff. So thank you for being with us, guys. Please do hit that like button, as I say. Look after yourselves. Enjoy your Christmas and take care. I'll catch up with you again soon. Bye.